Hello, I am back and I'm going to be telling you what you need to be doing as a beginner in jiu-jitsu. These are just going to be three things I wish I would have done right from the beginning and three things that helped me find success. Now, if you don't know, as a white belt, I won the expert division and I won a bajillion tournaments. I won a lot. And specifically when I made these adjustments. So let's just get right into it. The first thing, and this one is a big one. This one is there's a reason it's first. You need to find a gym that matches what you want, right? Now, for me, there were lots of gyms in my area, but I wanted to do no gi only. I don't like gi. I'm not going to get into it. But for me, I wanted to do no gi only. So I went to many different gyms, and I couldn't find any that had no gi only or that had multiple no gi days a week. Eventually, when I found one, it was like a life changer. Because there's just different techniques that you need to know. Like in gi, you don't really need to focus on underhooks as much because you can just grab onto a sleeve, It's a lot different. So find what you want. And other way around too. If you want to do gi only, find a place that's really good at doing gi. Right? Now, that's also going into the next part. And this part is very much important, probably more important. You need to find a place with a good coach. This is different. If you find a place and the instructor, a black belt, whatever, is ripping kimuras and heel hooks on the white belts that are just starting, don't train there. I had a guy do that to me. Some Brazilian ripped a kimura on me on my first day there. Don't train there. I mean, don't pay. No way am I going to pay someone that's doing that to me. But also, don't train there. It's a waste of time. My coach, the one I met last year in July, I just came off of a loss. I was a white belt. I went to the expert division within like 7 months of training. It was ridiculous. I took the guy down. I lost. But I remember thinking I need a change. And I was training with really high level people, but I needed someone to help me hone in and kind of help mold me into a new grappler. And I met this coach, and he was the kind of guy where I just asked him a question and he just told me like a straight up answer. He was very honest, and that's what I needed. And since coming to this new gym, I've won gold at I think 6 different tournaments now, and one sub only tournament I won that. I think I've beaten like 15 people. I don't know, but okay. Point being, when you find someone, and these are just the cool ones, when you find someone who helps you lock in and helps mold you, a mentor, when you find a mentor in a higher level person, it means the world, right? And it definitely changed me, and it made me a far better submission specialist with so many different submissions I know now, and a grappler, right? It just made me better. And when you find a coach like that, it changes your life. It changes everything. So if competing is a big deal for you and you want to be better, find a good coach who will help you. That's top. This is the best thing that you need to know. Find a coach that can help you, because I can't help you from across the phone as much as someone in person can. Now, that's the first one. The second one is something that's really basic. It's insanely basic, but many people don't know it. You need to buy a mouth guard. You need to buy a mouth guard, 1, because it helps with your breathing, and 2, because you don't want to knock out your teeth. There are many spazzy people when you are going against them when you're a white belt. People are throwing elbows. I got injured more when I first started than now. And it wasn't because of me, it was because of them. People are just are very explosive. And it happens a lot more in gi too, when you're just throwing each other around. Buy a mouth guard. And this also leads into the second part. You need to breathe through your nose. I also kind of have a cold right now, so it's hard to say that, but in through your nose. You need to go all the way in through your nose, because when you're breathing through your mouth, it's like an actual physical study. I forgot who did it, but it's known that when you breathe through your mouth, you are more likely, your muscles will get fatigued faster. Your body thinks that you're in a panic situation, so your brain just starts going crazy. And you're never gonna, you can win like that, but at a higher level, going against like a skilled purple belt, if you're 2 minutes into the roll, you're going to be just destroyed. Going live, sparring is just going to be insanely hard for you. Fun state of breathing through my nose. Like, I'm excited, like I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. I hum music when I'm rolling. I got my mouth guard in. I'm working my game and I'm excited to do it. So that's another huge one. Breathe through your nose. I'm telling you right now, breathe through your nose, out through your nose as well. Unless you have to breathe out through your mouth, like you're in a very high tense situation. But let's say I take you down, I'm on top in side control. I'm not, no, and I'm working from there. Breathing should not be hard. Breathing should be an easy thing to do. And with a mouth guard, I'm telling you, it's insanely easier for me. So buy a mouth guard, breathe through your nose. The last one, this part is very important. I might make a whole other video on it. When you are a beginner, right? Competing is its whole other thing. When you're a beginner, you get a lot of nerves. You get very anxious because this is a fight. People can break your arm. You can be separated from consciousness, and people don't realize that. And when you do realize it, you get scared. Don't be scared. Be excited because you are going to do that to the other person. You aren't going to be mauled. You are going to work your game plan on the other person, and you have to be excited to work that game plan. Now, in your brain, the anxiety is right next to the point of excitement. It's in your brain. It's proven. It's in your brain. Excitement and anxiety are right next to each other. Now you need to convince yourself that anxiety is just excitement. That's what John Jones, the greatest fighter of all time, he talks about how he takes his anxiety and it's fire and he points it out at other people.
There's another quote that says, a big challenge or big pressure is like a fire. It's like a raging fire. Either you can allow this fire to consume you and just take you over completely, or you can gain control of this fire and harness it, and you blow it right at your opponent like Dragon Ball Z style.
It's the same thing. Your anxiety is right next to the excitement part of your brain. You need to access that and harness it. You are excited to go. You see me competing, I'm all smiles. All smiles. I'm ready to go. And once I realized that, again, I've won 6 tournaments in a row. I won the expert division as a white belt. When you are excited, nothing can stop you. And honestly, I find that there's a higher threshold of pain tolerance, of will to keep going. Your will is higher. When you're excited, you're like, this is not going to be taken from me. Like, I'm not anxious. I'm excited. Like, this is my day. I paid to be here. I've been spending my time training for months to become this submission specialist, this grappler, and I'm not going to let you take it from me. I'm the best, like that's the mentality you need to have when you get on the mats. You need to have that ego and excitement. Now, this has been a short video. 8 minutes. I hope you all learned something because if I would have known this from the beginning, I feel like I never would have lost. I feel like I would have, I just feel like I would have done a lot better in the beginning of my grappling career because when you feel excited, right? When you're breathing through your nose and that nervousness is going away, and when you find a coach that's gonna help you, that's gonna mold you and mentor you, you're unstoppable. Like, this puts you at such a higher caliber compared to the people you're going against in tournaments. I hope you all learned something. If you have any questions, comments, throw it in the comments, dude. I respond within like 5 minutes. Like, I respond instantly. I get that notification. I'll be at work. I'll be going on my phone and responding to comments. So I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you with the next one.